Good morning, AHS. We are really excited to get these announcements out to you guys. I'm Samuel Nichols.
And I'm Colton Osbrook. We've been working hard to get you all the latest news and info, so let's get started.
First, report cards come out soon. We can't believe that school has already been in session for 5 weeks. That means there's only one more week left to get in all your assignments and get your grades up.
And now for some AHS sports news. Let's send it over to Zach Carson for more info.
Hey guys, I'm Zach Carson. The Hornets have had a stellar start to the year. We spoke to some of the coaches and here's what they had to say.
Coach Hensley, how do you think your defense did last week?
Defense played exceptionally well last week. Had some good things happen, had some kids grow up this past week, make a lot of improvements. We did well.
What do you think the factor of this week needs to be able to win the game?
Just like any week, you got to be able to stop the run. If you can stop the run and shut down the run game, then we've got a chance to be pretty successful.
How do you think your D-line played last week?
Well, I think we played really well from an effort standpoint, but as far as technique, I think we need a little more work on.
What do you think your defense can do to improve from last week?
Like I just said, our technique and make sure we keep our pad level down low. That way we can win majority of our blocks.
The basketball team is selling Athens Elite Socks. Each pair is $15 and can be purchased now through next Friday. So talk to Coach Thompson or a basketball player for more info. Congrats to all of our athletes who's already been putting in work this year. We are very proud. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Zach. Next, our speech and debate teams have already been preparing for a successful year. In fact, they've already brought home some trophies. Here's Ms. Cornish and how she's preparing her speech and debate team for a successful year.
Honestly, I would always ask my team to do the best. My motto for my team is that winning isn't everything, but wanting to is. So I expect them to want to win all the time, and it may not always happen, but that's always what we're going to work towards. I think they'll be very successful this year. Drew and Matthew are returning state champions, and Jordan and Jose barely missed going to state last year, so I have a good feeling that they'll make it to state this year.
Thank you, Mrs. Cornish. You and the speech and debate team represent AHS very well.
Now, let's hear from our new theater teacher on what he expects from the theater company this year.
First play is actually going to be the first weekend of October 1st, 3rd, and 4th, and it's called Blithe Spirit, and It's about a writer who's writing a new novel, and the new novel deals with a psychic medium who is homicidal, and so to do research for his book, he invites the local psychic to come to dinner at his house with his wife and some of their friends and have a seance. And during the seance, they end up conjuring the ghost of his dead wife, his first wife, who's passed away, and the first wife starts haunting the house, and it's really funny. And some of the goals that I've set this year, we're pretty much doubling our show season. So we've got 4 shows that are planned, including our 1 act this year. And then we're going to do an end-of-year showcase at the very end of the year, which shows all the work from students from all of my theater classes. We've got 2 shows that we're going to do in the fall, and then we're going to do a musical at the beginning of the spring semester, and then we have 1 act in March, and the end-of-year showcase at the end of the year.
We're looking forward to a great year from the theater company.
Mr. J is really rocketing in the theater department. In fact, their first show opens next week, October the 3rd. First showing is at 7 p.m. You guys should go check it out.
The 2015 yearbooks are set to commence September 28th. If you ordered one, you can pick one up during your lunch period. After September 28th, you'll have to buy one from the front office.
Those yearbooks are full of some really great memories. In fact, we have a huge store full of them in Miss Whitley's room. Any yearbook from 2001 to 2014 is $20, and any one older than that is $10. Swing by Miss Whitley's room to pick one up.
That's all we've got for today. We'll see you next week.
Make it a great day, AHS, and go Hornets!